I hope your day is full of sororities and fraternities. Just kidding. I'm almost 40. I hope your day is full of hiking and ADD medication. We have an amazing episode of Shenk for you this week with the great Audrey Stewart. But before we get into this week's episode of Shenk with Audrey, just a few things I want to tell you. One, I am coming to Portland, Eugene, and Bend this weekend. I will be there with Jim Norton, November 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. Get tickets. It's going to be a great time. Portland, we're going to be at the Aladdin Theater, and then go to Jim Norton's website for Bend and Oregon. It's going to be so much fun. And also, a new episode of Shenk on the Street, the show where I go to conventions, is about to drop soon. I went to a pregnancy convention. I did half of the expo pregnant and half of it not pregnant, so that's going to be a really fun episode. Go watch it. And I go live on my Patreon every Thursday at noon Pacific Standard Time, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk. Come watch the stream. And let's do it. Let's get into this week's episode of Shenk with Audrey Stewart, guys. Here it is. Well, I've had a morning, so I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, you went fishing all before what, 11 a.m.?
Dude, I went fishing this morning.
That's crazy.
Bro, I look like a fisherwoman. I don't know how to bait a fucking hook. Look at my nails.
Yeah, those are good nails.
Those are not the nails of a woman who baits hooks.
That's a nail. Those nails could gut a fish, though.
I do it all, sweetie.
Honey, she does it all.
Listen, honey.
Did you wear that? Did you wear this?
Yes, I wore dress fishing. I said, you know what? I'm going to be me.
They're going to be like, oh, that's one of those Amish women fishing for her dinner.
That's so funny.
Damn.
Are we recording?
We are recording. Can you hear yourself now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, cool. Love it.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Shenk. I'm Sara Weinshenk, and today's guest, you know her, you love her. It's Audrey Stewart.
What the hell is going on? What's going on? What's
You've
up?
never been on my podcast.
Except for I have, and I was going to bring it up. I was on your podcast right before the pandemic shut down. It was in the Josh Wolf's old studio that we did Control Chaos in on Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay.
And we talked about picnics, and we were like...
Oh, okay. Yeah. A better box?
Probably.
Like a better box? So you have been on my podcast.
I was on your podcast, and we were like, surely it's not going to shut down.
Surely the world's not ending.
And then right after your podcast,
it ended.
It all ended. And that's why I remember your podcast specifically, because it was one of the last podcasts I did before the shutdown.
That's fucking crazy. Well, I'm excited to have you on because I don't know about, where are you from? I feel like you've told me this.
Oh, Indianapolis, Indiana.
And you have a lot of siblings, right?
Yeah, I'm in a blended fam. So we got 3 blood, 3 steps. So there's 7 of us.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. From a young age. So you could just say we're all just one big blob of blood.
One big blob of blood?
That's disgusting. It's like I want to pass out after that sentence.
That did make me feel weak. I don't like blood like that.
Yeah, no, I don't either. I don't know why you said that.
Have you fainted having your blood taken before?
I've never fainted getting my blood taken. The only time I've ever fainted in my entire life was at like Catholic Mass when I was like...
Was too much incense?
I hate the incense.
They go really hard on the incense.
It's I'm like, we hotboxing the church with incense?
Are they do that? They have that thing? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, it's benediction.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the day of benediction where everybody has to like kneel, and then they're in the white robe and they're like, and then they're doing this. And it like fills everybody with like regret and like sweatiness.
So you fainted?
I threw up on the popular girl in front of me.
No.
Shout out Hope Oregon. She unfollowed me. And so she won't see this. But
she unfollowed you immediately after you threw up?
No. Can you imagine? We were second graders and she knew. She was like, the day we get that Instagram tech, I don't remember
you
unfollow
you recently.
No, I just think maybe she was never, when you look, like I don't know who unfollows me really until I go. And sometimes I do like a little cleaning thing. Where I'm like, I don't really see my friends, so I want to like clean out some of the people I follow and see if they follow me back.
Oh yeah, because I'd be following people left and right.
Oh, I'd be following people, and then it's unhealthy to check if they're following me back. But I really truly wanted to see my friends and family.
Right.
And then I started a new account where I can do that, so I'm doing that less. But I noticed she was, and I was like, maybe she never was. But I threw up all over her back as a child.
And then was that humiliating? Like what happened?
Yeah, I like threw up on her, got overheated, like prickly. And my whole body felt prickly, and then I just passed out.
And then what? Do you know when you throw up in school and then the like janitor has to come with like birdseed or something, sawdust?
What the hell kind of school? Oh my god, the sawdust!
What is that?
Wait,
Unlock a memory.
You unlocked a huge memory.
A core wound.
Every kid knows about the sawdust.
And what is the purpose of that? It absorbs the vomit?
Maybe it's chopped up pieces of the last kid that vomited.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
What is that?
I don't know. What is the dust that people throw on vomit? Is it sawdust? Is it sawdust?
Or he's killing it. Why sawdust?
Like barf potpourri or something.
Yeah, to absorb.
Yeah.
But where are you buying this, Lowe's?
And solidify.
Ew.
To help neutralize odors.
Yeah, I remember the scent of the sawdust.
And sawdust is what? From like a tree, right?
It would be from wood, yes.
Lumber.
They're just going in the forest and they'll be like, for all the kids that puke. It's crazy.
Dude, no, I'm scarred because there's this girl, Uzagu Okonkwo. That was her name.
Love that name. By the way,
She was Nigerian. She was
beautiful name.
She threw up everywhere. Fruit roll up. Fruit roll up, that red fruit roll up.
No, stop. And everybody thought she was internally bleeding.
No, and I got the biggest whiff of it because I was sitting next to her, and then they came and brought the sawdust and put it over the fruit roll up vomit, and I'm still recovering.
Stop.
Yep.
What's that thing where online it was like this prank where they said somebody at a high school prank threw up in a bucket, left the bucket in the hallway, and then people started throwing up, and then it was like a chain of throwing up because everybody was smelling throw up. And
I'm one of those people. If I smell throw up, I could throw up. If I hear someone throw up, even talking about it is making me feel a little uneasy.
Yeah, maybe we should. I know as I'm drinking this, I'm like,
were you in? Wait, so did you go to Catholic school?
Mm-hmm.
I went to Catholic school too.
You did? Only kindergarten through 8th, though. Thank God, not high school.
Okay, is it just me, or does Catholic school kindergarten through 8th feel like an eternity?
It felt so long.
Like, I don't think I could do that again.
No, I honestly
It felt like a life sentence.
some of the teachers, God bless them, fine. They were good. The other teachers, I do this bit about one of them, but honestly, I have this teacher who, she was an ex-nun.
Okay.
She had no eyebrows, and she'd be like, okay. And we used to tally up how many times she would say okay.
So she had like an okay tick?
Yeah, she okay. And she would say, like, so she was our math teacher, and she did this really mean thing. So me and this kid named Billy, I love how I'm just saying first and last names of people. This kid named Billy, he's like, what the hell? He and I were like kind of slow in the class. We couldn't really understand. If you got a C above on your test, you get a Jolly Rancher. And if C and below, you got nothing.
Oh, sweetie, I never got a Jolly Rancher.
Oh, honey, I never got a Jolly Rancher. And she pushed me and Billy's desks to be the very front of the classroom by the door and everybody else's desks back to punish us. And she'd pass out the Jolly Ranchers and she goes, and surprise, surprise, no Jolly Rancher for Billy and Audrey. And she called this kid a waste of space one time.
No.
Yeah, she goes, you're a waste of space.
No.
And then we had this like kind of larger kid in her class.
Yeah.
And she goes, Joe, I could run a circle around you and be exhausted.
No.
Yes, she was deranged. And I'm like, well, we'll never forget this. And she had these graphic calculators. Do you remember the graphic calculators?
Yeah.
These
calculators?
graphic.
What are those?
They're like
a TI-83?
Ooh, okay now.
Oh, honey, I know the model, the make and model. I had to take geometry twice. If there's one thing I know, it's a TI-83. Yeah.
You have it like tattooed on you?
Yeah.
Okay, TI-83, yeah. No, so it's kind of, I think it might be like that. But it was...
I'm pretty sure it was graphing calculator.
Graphing. See, this is why I sat on the...
Graphing?
No.
I said graphic.
Audrey kept saying graphic, and it's 100% graphic.
Graphing.
Well, Lee, we're not the front desk for no reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But these were her babies, and she had them numbered and in this really nice case, right? And she would pass it out, and she was like,
That's giving me bad flashbacks. Get it off.
I mean, I'm having nightmares. Not even a dream catcher could suck that up.
Yeah, nothing.
It's really bad. But she was like, nobody dropped my calculators. These are my babies. This is like the one memory of Catholic school that always sticks out to me. And everybody had to turn in their graphing, whatever, calculators one by one. And it's my turn to go up. And I'm not kidding you. She puts her hand out. I put it in her hand. It slips through her hand, hits the desk, and hits the floor. And it was...
Okay.
Yeah, she goes, Audrey, get the hell out of my class. Okay. And it was Like, the way that it just hit the desk and then hit the floor, like, everybody was like, this is the worst thing to have ever happened.
What grade were you in?
8th grade.
Oh.
Everyone's like, this is the worst thing that could have happened.
Dude, I don't know what it is about the teachers at Catholic schools. Like, they're not necessarily good at their jobs,
No,
but
they're
they're
mean.
just there.
They're just kind of there. Some are like, some I loved, but like.
But did you have some teachers that were like, okay, we had the PE coach, but she was also the computer coach? I'm like, pick a lane, bitch. Are you teaching us volleyball or how to fucking type?
That's so funny. You like hit a volleyball and she's like, all right, next time I need some quicker hits and quicker typing.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy. That is so true. They make multiple jobs.
Did you have any of those, like multiples?
No, I mean, I went into a special classroom
Okay.
for learning.
Okay.
God, now that I say these things out loud, I'm like, geez. And it was like, I had 2 other boys that weren't even in my grade. We were all in different grades, and she taught us like I had like majority of all my classes with her except for math, I think, and Spanish. The rest were with her.
Okay. So you had the okay teacher
For math.
and then a Spanish teacher and then another teacher?
And then this one did everything else, like reading, so history.
Okay.
In high school?
No, God,
8th
no.
grade.
8th grade.
8th grade, okay.
But high school, so I was on I think they took it away. I hope not, because it saved my life. That's so dramatic. It saved my life.
Let's hear about what saved your life.
I was on an IEP.
Same.
What is an
Yeah.
IEP?
It's an individualized education plan.
Did Trump take that away from us too?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What's
I
an IEP?
I do think it's slightly defunded, but it's still.
It isn't. You know,
Yeah, I
you
mean-
can't get on airplanes. It's fine.
I mean, everything is defunded. I love the IEP but that was why I went in that enrichment center. But then high school and college, it was incredible. You get extra time. College, I had to sit front of the lectures, but I had somebody write my notes for me.
What?
But I attended every single class. I studied so hard. So I
so if
made
you
up
have
for
a
it.
learning disability, you get to have a little person come and
Take notes for you, because part of mine was like I couldn't write and listen. So if you're like if you're talking to me and I'm writing, I'm going to write what you're saying instead of writing like say you're saying something and I'm supposed to take my own notes or whatever. I'm not going to be able to do that, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Or I'm going to write things kind of backwards, like I would flip letters and
Like
not be
dyslexic?
Yes.
Okay.
So things wouldn't be eligible either.
Okay.
But then computers are now a thing and like whatever. But at the time, we didn't really.
So did you like your notes taker?
Yeah. And so in my college class, there was a different one each class. So somebody would like volunteer, and then they
Was a volunteer?
they were like notes for themselves too. And then they'd make copies of it for me. So technically, so I don't know if they would get paid. Do you think they got paid?
Maybe.
What's the incentive there?
Yeah, I don't know. I went to like a for-profit college, so we didn't have any of that. But
I also went to a for-profit.
What is that?
I don't know.
It wasn't like
Company volunteers.
it wasn't like big lecture halls or anything. I went for like audio engineering.
Oh, that's
so it's
cool.
like, yeah.
Where was it? Where was your guys's?
Mine was in Orange County. I went to Chapman in Orange County. I don't know anything that happened there.
I was in Boston.
He was in Boston.
Yeah, I went to like one of the art institutes, like that chain of schools.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We had when my college, we had a lot of blondes because it was in Orange County that had plastic surgeries. And then they would go freshman year, there was this girl, and then she disappeared, and she came back, and she had a new nose, and then she'd come back, and then she disappeared again, and she came fresh out of rehab, and then she disappeared again, come back, new car, and then she was failing a lot of her classes, and her parents were really rich, so they donated a wing to the school,
As they do.
and they were like, okay, that's her wing. I'm not gonna say her last name. Say it was Stewart. It was the Stewart
Wing. That is
Wing.
crazy. And then she still gets kicked out.
She kept she was just hanging on because her parents donated wings to the school.
Yeah, the OC seems wild. I feel like if I had a note taker from the OC, it'd get like orange spray tan on the nose.
It would be crazy.
They're like, you guys are another level. Although I do love some of the OC kids, but you guys, I feel like rich. There's money there.
No, because I'm from LA. I'm from the Valley. So when I went to OC, and we were always middle class, and then when I went there, I was like, dude, we're poor.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize that we were poor until I got there, and these bitches had like Mercedes and BMWs and nose jobs, and they were like
crazy.
addicted to like every prescription pill.
Even if you're rich, every rich kid, people are gonna get pissed at me. Fine, maybe you deserved it, but like, give a rich kid a Toyota in college.
Right?
Everybody should be driving Toyotas
Where
until they
went.
make their own money.
This was my college.
Oh, Chapman.
It looks very
Oh wait, I've heard of Chapman. This is like a very good screenwriting. Yes.
My goal was to get into the film school, but then I didn't, and I just majored in communications.
That sounds great, though. Then we all.
Yeah. Did you major in communications?
I majored in telecommunications with an emphasis in business.
Are you excited? Like, are you proud that you finished college? Did you finish college?
Oh yeah, I had like a 3.7, 3.8.
I mean, same. I'm still riding that high.
I'm riding that high. I'll tell everybody.
I was cum laude, not to brag.
Oh, cum laude.
Cum laude.
The cum laude. That's magnum. Yeah, that's
something.
That is it.
But then I'm like, now what? What do you do with it?
Okay, so that's why
I feel like maybe I'll go back.
No, every time I'm crashing and burning, I'm literally like, I was in deferment for like 3 different programs in the past like 3 years.
You were?
Psychology. And I'm like, what am I doing?
Like, you thought maybe you'd go back.
I still think a part of me in like 20 years would do that. And then try to open a practice for like entertainers that need mental health. Doesn't mean I would be a therapist, but maybe I'd be in that world. But that's like,
dude, okay, that's interesting because I have that as a backup plan too.
Okay. And I also take my medication. And when I'm off my medication, I don't say that. So.
Yeah, it only is when I'm having a bad day, dude. It's when I'm having a bad day and I go, I had a 3.8 in college.
Yeah, you think I need this shit?
Give a fuck.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody, and the other thing is, nobody says, let me see your diploma. You can lie and say you have a diploma.
A ChatGPT will create you one. I mean, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
You can probably make one on what the app Canva.
Canva.
Yeah, Canva.
That's crazy.
I know, it's kind of nuts, but that's how I feel too. Sometimes if I bomb, I'm like, oh yeah? I got a degree, so I need to all fuck off. And everyone's like, you're here at Flappers performing for free. And I'm like, everybody shut up.
And then it makes you feel even worse because you're like, wait, I was not supposed to be here. I got a degree at a good college.
Yeah.
It means nothing.
It means nothing.
It means absolutely bullshit. It's bullshit.
Although, great times. Could be more fun for me, at least.
Was your school, what school was it?
Indiana University.
Oh.
I was in Greek life, too.
Oh, you were? What sorority?
Gamma Phi Beta. Hate that I did that.
Gamma Phi Beta.
We had the ugliest, like, all the other girls, and we were like...
Gamma Phi Beta. You were in a sorority. I was not in a sorority because I went to all-girls Catholic high school.
That was a sorority.
And I was like, I need to be around men.
That's wild. Yeah. Our sorority, I know that a lot of people say this. I was really, really lucky. Ours was like, I'm not even just saying this, very minimal drama. Everybody loved everybody.
That looks beautiful and picture it.
Indiana University is a snow globe. It's like it's a globe of college. Like it feels like you're in another world.
They have a good football team.
Now they do. Oh my God! Now we're amazing. We're ranked number 2 in the country right now.
How excited she's getting!
We're ranked number 2.
College. Her alumni.
My alumni. Now we do. And I actually love it. But anywhere I travel in different cities, the sorority sister always comes to one of my shows.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking you. We were like, it is one of the most supportive houses. And they were known for like, you would have been.
Supportive houses.
You might have been in it. Because it's like a stoner, like fun house, like
it's fun. I dated a guy in a fraternity. And I thought we were going to spend our lives together.
Oh, no.
He was an SAE, Sigma Alpha Epsilon.
Interesting. No, I was kidding.
No.
I'm like, no.
Greek life. Dude, she has Greek life stereotypes in her head right now.
Well, sometimes I do crowd work and one guy is like, I was like, out of the sorority. And he was like, oh yeah? Well, I was in beta. Yeah. And I'm like, how am I supposed to react right now?
But like, okay, so if you had kids, would you want them to be in a sorority? Would you be like, you gotta be a legacy Gamma Phi or whatever?
No, I'd like, at this point, college is so different than when we were in it.
Like, I remember people were in Delta Gamma just because their mom was in Delta Gamma and their mom was living vicariously through them. Was like, you're gonna go there and you're gonna become a Delta Gamma.
See, that's insane. I would never do that. I mean, I almost didn't join a sorority. My roommates or all the women on the freshman floor I was on, they were like, I had a lease to live with all boys on campus. And they were like, but I loved all the women on my dorm floor. Like, they were incredible. And they were like, you gotta rush.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's why I think it was mentally fine for me. Because rush, I didn't put pressure on it. I was like, if I don't get it, I don't get it. But this house, so now it's different, right? Now the rush videos are like, they're blowing glitter up each other's butts. And like, they're like whipping their hair and they're all hot. I'm not saying Gamma Phi in particular. I'm just saying, so a lot of sororities in general, not every single one, but ours was fun. We did skits for each other. I was the Cat in the Hat. There was like,
that's really the highlight for you.
That was the highlight.
It was fun. I was the Cat in the Hat. What do you?
fun.
Who was thing one and thing two? Some of your sisters?
Yeah, we put on a huge, like, to get people to join our sorority, we'd like put on like a skit for them, and they would go through each house and watch the skit.
So you were in it for the theatrics.
We were in it for the theatrics, but now I think they removed the skits. I think
Did
it's
you get
more.
hazed?
No,
The guys got hazed like pretty hard.
I have a good hazing story.
Yeah, what is it?
I won't say the house, but one of my friends in their.
Just protecting the house.
I won't say the. I know, like it's just somebody knows I'm 32 years old.
Someone's gonna see this on my podcast and contact the house. Be like, I did hear that the Pikes did some not great stuff.
Yeah, they're also gonna be like, hey, this guest needs to kind of grow up. Hey, your guest peaked in college. One of the frats, one of my friends, he was in it, and he was like, we didn't haze. So they were like, well, you guys couldn't handle a day of our hazing. And I go, you want to bet? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then they were like, okay. And I got invited to be hazed in the basement of this fraternity. Now, it was the most sexually charged hazing towards each other. Like, they would like yell in each other's faces. Like to the point of like, I'm like, are you guys gonna kiss? Like, they'd be like, and I was like, you guys are gonna kiss. And then a lot of sit-ups and push-ups and wall sits. And then the thing that I had to do that was bad was I had to eat an entire raw onion. And when you do that, it burns your stomach. So
I'm throw up.
I did not throw up.
Was the sawdust brought out?
The sawdust, that was the second part. We had to chop trees and make sawdust. No. I had it and it burned. Some people were like had to eat 2. I couldn't have done that. I ate 1 and I reeked.
I feel like, you know what? I don't want friends this bad.
Well, so then I reeked and I smelled, and people in my house were like, I'm not sitting next to you. My breath smelled. Like, it doesn't matter how much you like.
Ate it like an apple?
Oh yeah, I ate it raw, and you reek for a while.
Did they make you drink too? Alcohol?
I mean, I drank on my own free. Nothing was like creepy upon me. Like, the worst thing I had to do was like wall sits, and like someone was like yelling at me, and it was hilarious.
Like, this sounds like a great way to get in shape.
Yeah, I was kind of turned on, honestly. But I was like, I think I like this. And now when I have sex, I'm like, make me eat the onion. No, dude. No, if I drink on my own free will, I'm like, but I think the other pledges, they're like, drink, but I think they want to.
Everyone wants to get wasted.
It just felt like we were all flirting. I don't know.
Everyone's flirting. Everyone's horny.
Yeah.
We have a lot of theme parties. Did you have a lot of theme parties?
All the time.
We had like gold diggers and grandpas, and
that's really funny.
And that really stuck out to me because I really embarrassed myself with that party. I had a shirt on that said my roommate was in a sorority, and anytime there was a theme party, she knew that I wouldn't make the costume, so she would just make an extra costume for me.
That's so funny.
So I was just like a gold digger, and my shirt said, Now I ain't saying I a gold digger.
That's a great shirt.
I know. And then I got wasted and my ex-boyfriend showed up. I got kicked out of a bar, carried out in that shirt.
Oh my God. Okay, so we're never going to wear that shirt again.
We're never wearing that shirt again. It cursed.
Oh my
The theme
God.
cursed me, dude.
Yeah, the theme is a little crazy, but that's so funny.
What other themes? We had like secretary hoes and corporate bros.
Yeah, there was like a I never went to this one. It was like Roman entourage on Montage. What?
Menage a trois?
Menage a trois.
Threesome.
Yeah, that was the theme, and I didn't go, so I don't know what the hell happened. But
I
will say we had one of the best themes I ever went to, and our sober sisters, because we had to have sober sisters sometimes.
Sober sisters.
Well,
alcoholics that want to be involved in the sorority.
Yeah, people who like they don't drink, or they like when you're a freshman and you're on like the Gamma Phi board.
Oh, there's a board.
There's a board. Oh yeah, I've been sent to what's it called? I forget what it's called, but if you do something wrong, you get sent to the board.
I've been sent to a board meeting myself.
Oh, like from the university?
Yeah.
Now that's terrifying. What did you do?
I stole a wet floor sign drunk.
Oh, for
they made me write a 10-page paper on petty theft.
We got people
and some little
lighting things on fire and burning people, and yet you get in trouble for
I was drunk. I saw it. I wanted it.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think they would understand that.
You think? I tried a 10-page paper on petty theft, and some other girl that was in class with me chose my assignment. And the whole time I was cursing her name, I was like, "Fuck you, Macy Peterson."
That's so funny, and that's her exact name. And we'll be sharing her address in the Patreon.
Yes, we will.
That is actually. No, Lee's evil ass.
She's probably married now with like 7 children.
That is so funny. Okay, yeah, we did. I didn't have to go to the board for this, but we had the first time I ever did Molly. We had a Molly themed party, and we had.
You guys had a Molly themed party.
We had an
I had a few of those.
You had those?
I mean, I just get Molly.
You're like in my living room, just me and my cat, and like, I'm like, what? But we went to a fraternity in the basement. They painted the walls bright, and they had pledges that would be passing around like Jolly Ranchers and water, and like just like gum. And all of us dropped Molly at the exact same time in the middle of the frat. We did a countdown.
No,
it was it was a really good night.
Was it fun?
Yeah. And then all the pledges. So the pledges have to drive you home, the pledge rides.
Yeah.
They were like, this has been our favorite pledge rides. Everybody's been so nice. I'm like, what that shit?
That's crazy.
It is nuts. And then handcuffs and handles. That one's a little.
What?
You're handcuffed to somebody and you can't be unhandcuffed till you finish a handle.
Oof.
A handle of alcohol?
Yeah, but I don't remember us actually having to do that. I think it was more so the concept than the truth. Like, I think they were plastic and I think you could take it off whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not going to alcohol poison you.
No, fraternity sororities would never alcohol poison anyone.
No.
And that,
but now college feels like, I hate saying this, feels like a scam almost at this point.
it is a scam. Look at us.
Yeah, I had a great time.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
I did
I had
not
a
have a
great time. See, that sucks.
I thought I was going to marry my fraternity boyfriend.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. I was in love with him, Nate. He was short and he sold real estate.
I'm just kidding.
Where he's engaged now. I saw that he got engaged like 2 weeks ago.
Wait, where does he live now?
Orange County.
Is he on Selling Sunset?
No, but I did take an acting class with a guy that was on Selling OC.
Okay, see, that would make me so pissed off if I'm like, why are you in an acting class?
Because you want to be on camera. Now you're a realtor. Do you ever think about, when I watch Selling Sunset, I go, well, if worse comes to worse, sweetie, I get a tit job and I could be selling Sunset myself.
And being a realtor?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be really bad at being a realtor. I'd forget details, like confuse it from house to house.
Closets.
Yeah. I'd be like, if you go down these stairs, it's a basement, and I just fall, and there's nothing down there. And I'm like, oh, sorry, it was the other house.
You'd be like the intern that fucks everything up.
Oh my God.
Like this fucking girl.
Oh, yeah, we show up to the house. I'm like, oh, I lost the keys.
Yeah.
Can't even get in.
That's so crazy.
That's what you even have.
Are you single now? Or you?
No, I'm dating.
You're dating.
Yeah. Do you know Sam? Sam Morrison? Tall. Sam McDonald, but he hides his name for work. Sam Morrison?
No.
Tall. Lee, you know Sam?
I think so.
Is that your boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Like the really tall guy, curly hair?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he has curly hair.
Have you been with him for a while?
I can't remember.
2 years and like 3 months or something.
Okay. And before that, you were with a woman. I
I
remember.
was with a woman. Well, yeah, I was with a woman for like a year, and then, but in between I went on like a crazy ass spree.
You went on a tear.
Yeah, I had never gone on like a true tear in college.
Oh, see, after I broke up with Nate, I went on a tear in college.
Every woman needs to and men, whatever. Everybody needs to experience a tear.
Well, there's nothing more dark than like a 50-year-old man who's in the middle of a tear, and you're like, you should have got this out of your system already.
Okay, yeah, that's a little weird. if you're 50 years old and we're at like the bungalow, and which by the way, I don't know why I said that because I'll never go to the bungalow.
Is that on the west side, like Venice?
Yeah, I went in my young 20s. Couldn't afford.
I also went there in my young 20s.
Yeah,
it was a scene.
Yeah, you'd like buy a drink and be like, "Guess I'm not getting groceries for 3 weeks."
Yeah.
Guess there's my gas. Yeah. If you're like older and you want to go, but it was like, I had some crazy choices where I'm lucky to be alive, honestly.
What were some of your choices? I also had some crazy choices. One time I went home with a guy that was selling t-shirts in the parking lot of the Muse concert.
Jesus. Okay, well, that's freaking... All right, mine aren't as bad, actually. That's fucking... Wait, are you absolute?
Bootleg shirt?
He was selling bootleg shirts, and my friend who I was at, because at the time I went to go see Muse with this guy who did a bunch of cocaine, and he was an Ed Hardy designer. And he was having a come down in the middle of the Muse concert, and he left me and my friend at the Muse concert. We needed a ride back to West Hollywood, so we asked the guys that were selling T-shirts in the parking lot, and they gave us a ride. And then they came inside, and we all smoked weed. I didn't fuck him.
Oh,
They didn't give me a ride home.
I was thinking you fucked. I was thinking he sold you a T-shirt and you fucked him in that T-shirt.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's so crazy to go home with someone who's selling T-shirts in a parking lot.
I love that that's part of your tear. You're like, and that was a tear.
And we smoked weed and hung out. He was actually a really nice guy.
Yeah. I gave him my special glass blown bowl, and it was pretty sick. Like, what the hell? No, mine was I poor Jessica Michelle Singleton. I went on the road with her. We had so much fun. It was like 2 weeks, nonstop. At this time, now we're great friends. At the time, we were friends, but not close. So we took a giant gamble doing this huge tour because we were going to be together nonstop, sleeping in the same hotel rooms together nonstop. And it was one of the most fun tours I've ever been on.
That's awesome.
However, I downloaded Tinder and just every city we were in.
Were you going out with guys or girls or both?
Oh no, I only was fucking men.
Okay.
And that was so unlike me. And actually, when you add one of the guys on Snapchat, which by the way, shady as fuck.
No, I don't do Snapchat because I'm old.
That's healthy. So, and I'm old too. I don't know why I'm doing these things. But I'm not doing Snapchat really anymore besides posting comedy on it.
I don't even know how to post on there anymore.
I'm verified because my friend used to work there. So it's
what a brag.
Follow me on Snapchat.
I am verified on Snapchat.
They push my stuff out to the community page.
You're a content creator on Snapchat.
Yeah. But that's all but in my 20s when I was doing this tear, I used Snapchat for some wild things. But I added this guy that I hooked up with from one of the cities and fucking I'll send you the video. I don't know if you can pull it up at some point. Snapchat does this because they create, you don't know because you're not on there. So they'll create stories with your face and whoever's face it is that you just added. And make you guys put your face on bodies and reenact.
What?
I was on Snapchat when it was literally just people sending
nudes,
like drawing dicks on photos and stuff. And sending that.
Do you want me to? I'll send. If I don't know.
Yeah, you can send.
Yeah, I'm gonna send to you because they put my face on this really strong guy and then put his face on this really feminine woman, and I'm lifting him up as a woman and vacuuming under the couch.
No.
All these manly things. And I already know I'm more on the more masculine side. I think I'm sitting feminine, masculine, whatever you want to call it. But it was, and it wouldn't stop. And he was like, hey, it's so crazy that you're like a man. And he was stuck in a tree one time and I
rescued him.
Yeah.
And this is Snapchat creating.
And I have the video because I never will delete it and I'll send it.
They went crazy with Bitmoji.
Oh, yeah, that's the Bitmoji.
But why am I this huge ass? I'm trying to have sex with this man and they're ruining it.
Did it work?
He was turned on more. Actually, no. That one we had to stop because that one got weird. I saw him at a couple places. It was probably honestly nothing, but I saw him at a couple places that we were after we hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
And this was near Kentucky. And I was I had the thought, I'm like, he's not following me from my Snapchat location, right?
Oh, that is weird.
It was a little weird.
Yeah, I would not want to be followed by a man in Kentucky.
And I knew nothing about him either. So I was like, And then the other one was he was a best man of my friend. And he was a Montana an Aspen firefighter in Aspen
That
ski
sounds
patrol.
hot.
Yeah, it was. Until he was he love bombed me. We talked nonstop all the time. And then he was like, come out to Aspen, stay with me for a couple of weeks.
That's crazy.
And I did. And
a couple of weeks?
Oh, and I did. And
not 2 days, 3 days?
Nope. It was psychotic of me. And by the way, he didn't pay for anything. I paid for everything.
No.
I probably spent about $1,000. I get there. He has 6 other roommates. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
The fuck?
And we go hike and I stayed. And we had sex in the beginning. And then he first of all, we went camping deep into the woods, and he had a loaded gun.
You could have been killed.
I know. I think he's got a purse, but he was a best man of our friend. So I'm thinking,
okay.
But he had this personality switch. He drives a Subaru, okay? It was a brand new Subaru.
That's the most lesbian thing he could have done.
Yeah, well, you're going to even think he's even more. So I have a piece of trash and I accidentally drop it. And he goes, yeah, let's just trash the Subaru.
No.
Like his personality like flipped. And then I was like, well, let's go pick up alcohol before we camp. He goes, I can't be drunk around you anymore. And come to think of it, we can't be hooking up because you're falling for me. And we still have like a week left on this trip. And I go, well, then what are we going to do? And he was like, we're just going to hang out. And we went camping and we were supposed to do this hike. We didn't end up doing the hike. And I'm not kidding you. We were packing our stuff up. And this is where I have kind of a bit about it. He just started wrestling me.
What?
Yes. That's where that wrestling firefighter bit, there's pieces of that comes from this story. Because that story's not necessarily
wrestling.
That bit's not necessarily true. It's pieces from a
Sure.
He just started wrestling me. He like looked at me and just started like wrestling me, like playfully. And then I started wrestling him. And then like we didn't hook up and the entire rest of the trip was us just like randomly wrestling.
What?
Yeah.
And have you ever talked to him since?
I blocked him after.
That sounds insane. I did hook up with a guy that lived in Portland, and he was like, come up to Portland for like a week. I'll take you out. We'll do all this fun stuff. I get up there. We hook up the first day, and then he wouldn't hook up with me the rest of the trip.
What is that?
And then I was crying.
It's avoidant.
Gonna fuck me up flying home. I flew home. I was calling my mom crying.
I paid $1,000 for this fucking. You will fuck us.
You will fuck me where I am living, but I left.
I think they get off on that though. I think they like that.
I can tell you exactly what it is.
But tell us exactly what it is.
Yeah,
I want to fucking hear.
Because I've done the same shit.
All right.
You've done this?
Yeah, you can't
He
help
ripped
it.
off his face. He's the firefighter. I'm like, it's just.
No, you can't help it when you're a younger guy. It's like you think you're all into it, and then.
Oh, now I'm giving him the ick.
No, but yes, and then it actually happens, and you have sex, and it's great, but then you're like, I don't actually want to like a relationship with this person. I actually just want to be like alone for like a day, and then we can come back, and like. Now you feel stuck with this person and your avoidant bullshit just like comes out and you can't do anything about it and you turn into a raging prick fuckboy.
And I'm anxious attached, so I'm like, why is he leaving me? What did I do wrong? He's abandoning me.
Yeah.
And that's what the attraction was in the first place was the anxious to the avoidant. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, then you got to start speaking at seminars and warn our asses.
Yeah, he's like, I know, I'll tell you exactly what it is. I've done it a few times.
It's
like
terrible. It's terrible. It's
yeah, now we're pissed at him. I'm like, fire his ass.
But also, like, if you know you're fucking avoidant, don't invite me to hang out with you for a full week. Invite me over for 2 days.
Yeah, 3 days would have sufficed.
3 days.
3 days is too much. Like a night.
It's crazy.
And why are you guys paying for shit? Why would?
Oh, I would pay for everything.
Okay. Yes.
Well, mine took me to a Portland rendition of the play One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and then didn't fuck me after it.
And then did you say after and be like, by the way, you're the cuckoo's nest?
So it's just like, I can't believe I sat through a Portland rendition of One Flew Over, like a little small theater play of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and you're still not fucking.
You will never get that time back.
I will never get that time.
You'll never get that time back. You think I actually enjoyed wrestling. That was weird.
I was like, okay, wrestling.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm doing that in my romantic relationships. But I thought that was fun. I was like, I'll probably never do this again in my life. But I thought that was weird. What is that? That's a suppressed gay man.
That's a crazy move. There's a few points to invite you out for a week when you guys have really never spent too much time together.
Wedding, we fucked a lot during that wedding.
Okay. And then bring you camping, like alone in the woods. I get it. He has roommates. You guys aren't going to get alone time in the house. So he's like, all right, I guess I'm going to go camping. And he doesn't have any money to get a hotel, right? So, and then bring a gun and then get avoidant weirdo after like the first day.
Yeah.
It's like, I'd just be like, we should just go, actually.
Yeah, we should just go.
Well, the avoidant that I flew to Portland for, then after that, I flew home early from the trip because I was like, he's not fucking me. I don't want to just hang out in Portland and see plays.
No.
Why would I go to Portland to see plays if I live in LA or I could go to fucking New York. If I want to see a play, I'll go to fucking Broadway. I'm not going to Portland.
Yeah, I didn't even know Portland did
tie-dye.
I didn't even know Portland was put in. Sorry for the plays at the Portland arts museum. But if I mean, that's, yeah, if you want to go see
I'm not going to Portland.
yeah, there's just no, yeah.
There's not. I don't know what
I hope they watch this.
I hope they are.
And Lee, you're going to find them and send it to them because of your shit that you've done.
Yeah.
Not punishment.
Yeah. We'll give you their full names after the pod. And then I come back home to LA. And he's texting me and I stop talking to him completely. And then he sends me a Snuggie that he made.
What is... And you're like, and it's right here. I wear it after the podcast and in my car every day. And I go, what is going...
It looks like a KKK robe. He's like, did you get the Snuggie I made you? I'm like,
yeah, the police are on their way to your house.
Sir, could you have fucked me instead of making me a Snuggie? Could you have fucked me while I was in town?
Well, because then when you're gone, they're like, oh, I actually want to fuck now.
Okay.
It's too mentally ill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like,
completely
work
clear.
that out and then let a homie know when it's been worked out.
If somebody came down to earth and said, hey, I'm going to give you what do you want to do for the universe? I'd say, first of all, fine, we'll solve world hunger, all that. But I want to add a giant leadership camp for every single person in the world. And we all go to this camp and we do what we used to do in 8th grade, which is like heart to hearts, work through shit, the trust falls, the ropes. And I want everybody to get on the same fucking page. What is this bullshit?
I don't know.
You're saying we need a retreat?
I don't know. Actually, as I was talking, I was like, none of this
You're
is...
just putting it on me.
She's like,
It's my fault.
we need to go do an obstacle course.
And everybody can come but Lee.
Team building.
Yeah, team building. I want everybody to see... Everybody in the universe has to team build.
Team building to help men.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's my first order as mayor.
Team
Vote for
building for men. I'm signing up.
Yeah, everybody's signing up. You have to, or you guys will get like a fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you doing trust falls. That's going to cost you $250.
That's good. Oh, speaking of a fine, this is directed with camera. This is directed.
You're over here now.
Sick. This is directed to the parking people because I had a letter in the mail said that during fire evacuation, I got a ticket on my car. I'm at Runyon Canyon. It's a mandatory evacuation zone. We come back. We're getting our stuff. My car is just parked on the wrong side and they ticket it. And then I called and they were like, don't worry about it. It was a horrible situation. Then they send me saying I never paid it and now it's tripled or doubled or whatever. And they said there's nothing they can do. And that's really why I agreed to come on the podcast to broadcast this today.
Do you have to take this up with, is this West Hollywood?
Yeah, no, this is West Hollywood. So I'm going to package this clip together and probably send it off.
Yeah, you go down to that fucking department and you show them this clip and you let them know that Sara Weinshenk's not very happy with them either.
Yeah.
The Comedy Store is getting involved now.
Yeah, the Comedy Store. And this is directly from the Comedy Store. We won't stand with this.
Fucking, how much is it now?
Comedy Store's like, hey, you want nothing to do?
We bleep that out.
Yeah, the Comedy Store's like, actually, we've just pulled her from the development program. We think this is absolutely insane. We don't side with her. What are you going to do, huh?
Wait, that's wild.
Isn't that kind of shitty, though? Like,
how much is it now?
200 something.
Jesus.
But, like, shouldn't have to pay that, right?
No. Can't you just show up with proof of your address?
Well, also, you sent the ticket to my address. You see
that I live there.
You see it's in the fire line.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, I'm going on a podcast tour just to kind of...
To let the city of West Hollywood know.
Yeah, I got Rogan after this, so...
I got evacuated for the same fire. I live right down the street.
Are we neighbors?
I think so, yeah.
Well, that's wild.
Where?
I come on. I'm not going to say it here.
You can't say it on the pod because there's all kinds of people that will show up.
Oh, you don't want to tell them you live in a bush?
Yeah.
Because it'll make me sad.
I live on the sidewalk outside your house.
In your alleyway on a mattress.
Yeah.
There isn't. Somebody does. So.
No, I live right before the bowl, Highland and Milner.
Oh, you should do Runyon with us.
Okay.
Who's with us?
I don't know, just me.
You have a gaggle of people you do Runyon?
Yeah, I actually do.
You do?
I kind of do. Mandy Martinez, my neighbor on the other side.
Okay.
So we always do it.
You have like a fit squad.
Fumi lives around there. Yeah. I'll hit you up.
Yeah.
You can come too, Sarah.
I don't love Runyon.
You'd rather go fishing?
No, I'd rather just drink after you guys finish.
That sounds fun.
Runyon is a scene, though.
it is a scene.
It's like a whole thing. I feel like everyone's on the mountain talking about their headshots.
Everybody, it is kind of a thing. People are setting up tripods, but they're hot. I'm like, go ahead, girl. But I will say,
yeah,
I tried to do a good deed on running the other day, and it actually just made me burn more calories. Is how the positive way I'm looking at it. But
what happened?
I'm walking up, and this girl is like defeated. She has her dog, and she's like, I can't find my phone. Somebody who passed by said they saw a phone. It's all the way because I did the hard entrance part. We had to up.
Okay, the hard part is another thing.
The hard part is the hard part.
That's
the really hard part sucks because they have it closed off.
Do they?
Yeah, the one.
Oh, really?
The one that's like on this side. So
Yeah,
you can
that's
go.
the one
That's my favorite. Like up all the rock steps and all that.
Oh no, that one's still open.
Oh, okay.
There's one that's like
it goes way up.
Like when you
to
go the
side.
concrete, there's like a segue off that says warning rattlesnakes that way.
Yeah, I've gone that way.
Yeah, that one is
I
like
regretted it.
yeah. So this one was with the steps, and she was like, my phone's up there, and see that she has her little dog, and I was like, you know what I could do for you? I was like, I could run up there and grab your phone and just run it back down. So you don't
really nice.
So you don't have to
I'd be
dial.
like, that sucks, bitch.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, well, I ran all the way up there. I cannot find this phone. I'm kind of freaking out. I'm like asking everybody to see this phone. And then I run all the way back down to try to tell her I couldn't find the phone. She was gone.
Of course.
So odds are somebody probably carried the phone. She was waiting right where everybody was passing. So I'm sure somebody had the phone.
Yeah.
But would you have waited for me to come back down and been like, I found it?
I don't know.
Probably not.
If I lost my
That's
phone.
how long it took.
I mean, sometimes I'm not the fastest runner.
I mean, like, if I sent someone on an errand, it depends. That's a bad day if I lose my phone.
Yes.
And now I'm waiting. Now some girl I don't know is going to find it. And it's taking her longer than I'd like it to.
The police show up at my house. They're like, we know you have the phone. I'm like, whoa. I'm not giving it back until you guys dismiss my parking ticket.
Dude, the fire parking ticket is wrong. I think you need to write Gavin Newsom himself a letter.
Yeah, I'll call him up.
Karen Bass, you bitch.
Hey, Karen, fuck.
Remember she was just like out of town during the fires? Do you remember that?
No, I thought she actually was. I'm like,
she was. She was like,
yeah, she was in Ghana.
Yeah, and then she didn't come. She was no apologies. She had a bad attitude when she came back. At least pretend like you care, bitch. Karen, you're giving Karen's a bad name.
Oh, Karen. Yeah, Karen's never had a bad name
until Karen Bass.
You started it, Karen Bass.
You bitch. Well, that's our podcast.
Yes.
Where can people find you?
Just so you guys know, that was a really fun time.
That was a fun time.
It flew by, and I'm kind of sad.
It did. It really did fly by. It couldn't have gone any faster.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like you just sat down.
I just sat down, and then
you sat down. We blocked out, and now the podcast is over. That's how it feels.
Yeah, we thought we had a good time. We rewatched it. It's silent. We didn't even remember that.
It just shared hallucination.
Yeah, our noses are bleeding. And I'm like, God, it was so fun. Oh my, it was carbon monoxide poisoning. Oh my God.
Where can people find you? And this comes out tomorrow. So.
Oh, Lee.
I don't do this. This is McKenna. Shout out to McKenna.
McKenna. You could just go on my Instagram, Audrey Stewart. I have a link tree of dates. I only have one show coming up, Cincinnati, Ohio.
When is
Ticket sales are low. Or no, wait. No one's bought tickets. So I don't know which way that. Hi.
Get tickets. She's going to be in Cincinnati.
2 shows. Nobody bought tickets. And so I'm going to cancel unless you buy a ticket after this.
You know when they send you like the count and you're like, why are you sending me this? I'm doing my
edit. Enough of the fucking count.
Enough with the count. It's like 6 weeks before. You're like, yeah, I know I sold 3 tickets. It's 6 weeks away.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're still at 0. I'm like, hey, sister.
I'm doing the best I can.
I actually have been advertising every single day. So they hate me.
You should run some ads. Have you been running ads?
No, I can't afford that.
The meta ads?
They kind of expect you to pay like basically half of what they're paying you.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No, it's so fucked up.
I can't afford that.
They're like, hey, we want you to overdraft to promote the show. And you know what? We want you to fly across the country, but we're only going to give you $200 for that. Best of luck to you, sweetie.
Yeah, no, sister.
See you on stage.
See you on stage, sister. Can't do that.
No.
Well, this was a fast and a half, so thanks for having me, guys.
Yes, thanks for coming on. And if you are in Oregon, I will be in Oregon this weekend. I will be in Portland with Jim Norton Friday, and then I will be in Eugene and Bend with Jim Norton over the weekend. So get tickets. It's going to be a really fun time.
Booked and busy is what we call that in the industry,
We
kids.
call that booked and busy, sweeties. And Every Thursday, I go live on my Patreon, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk. Come hang with me for an hour. I go live at noon Pacific Standard Time. And check out Shenk on the Street, the show where I go to different conventions and talk to people. I just did a pregnancy convention last
So funny. With Jam in the Band?
with Jam.
I love that.
I did half of it pregnant, half of it not pregnant. And in the middle of a maternity shoot, the photographer realized I was fake pregnant and asked me if I was fake pregnant and then continued to shoot me as though it was normal.
That's so funny. Well, he's probably like, we don't know why she's...
Like,
We don't want to delve into the potential
she
reason.
probably had a miscarriage.
Yeah. We don't want to dig into that.
She
Yeah.
goes, is that a pillow? And I was like trying to play it off. And
You're like, his name was Tom.
I was like, yeah, it is. And she's like, I'm sorry if I embarrassed you. I'm like, no, you didn't embarrass me.
Yeah, honey.
Honey, I'm getting paid to be here.
Honey, it's not me you're embarrassed.
Yeah, it's yourself. And that's our podcast. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
That was so fun.
That was so fun.